masquerade, and let's get into it. So today, I'm looking like a hot mess because I'm getting ready to do a get ready with me video. Now, this is not a video I do often, but, okay, so I'm going to be going on a trip here in September/October, and I need to record a bunch of videos ahead of time for this trip. So because of that, I'm doing a bunch of like Halloween kind of videos pre-recorded, and a bunch of just fall trigger videos pre-recorded. So I'm going to be doing a lot of recording today, and I figured let's get started by actually doing a get ready with me video. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I want to definitely start with my eyes first in case I need to redo them. I don't want to mess up the rest of my makeup. Yes, my friend is here. This friend has been with me for like 2 weeks now, and I don't know if she ever plans on leaving, honestly. But you know, if I do like a witch ASMR, that could work out because I could make it into like a word or something. I don't know. But I'm going to be doing some Halloween kind of makeup. Now, what I haven't decided yet, hold on, let me open this because it's going to be loud. Okay, what I haven't decided yet is if I'm going to be doing like purple witchy eyeshadow or like candy cane orange and white kind of vibe. So if anyone has any ideas, I would appreciate that. Okay, so I'm just putting my headband on to get my hair out of my way, and I'm going to start off with my primer. I am obsessed with this primer. So this is the Lancome Lab Base Pro, and I got this actually as like a sample size tube that I made last forever because I loved it so much, and so I finally asked for a full bottle for Christmas last year. It's like $40, I think. I know it's very expensive, but it is so nice, and that's why I asked for it for Christmas, is because I'm not about to spend $40 on a primer for myself. But yeah, and it has this really pretty rose at the top. Pretty rose. I am not going to have the best tapping sounds because I just trimmed my nails. They were starting to peel. So I have issues with my nails peeling because of a medical condition that I have. So I was trying to trim them to keep them from breaking, but I accidentally trimmed them too short, so oops. Alright, so let me go ahead and get started with this primer. And I'm going to be honest, I am actually very hyped and excited to be doing this makeup and these fall Halloween videos, because Halloween is seriously my favorite holiday, and I just like the spooky vibes and thick thighs and spooky vibes. But no, I love Halloween. I love dressing up. I love fall as a season. Yeah, I love everything Halloween. Okay, so I'm just rubbing in this primer, just so you know, if I look down, it's because I have a mirror right here so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Alright. Okay, so I have a primer now on my face. My next tool might seem a little strange. I want to use tape to get that perfect kind of wing. There's 2 ways you can use tape with makeup, and I like to do this first. So I like to place the tape on my skin, like on my hand first, and then put it on my skin so it doesn't rip so much of my skin off with it. But there's a couple of ways you can line this up. can line it up from the corner of your nose to the tip of your brow, or what I like to do is I like to really match up the curve of my bottom eyelash kind of right here, so it kind of goes more in line with the bottom lash. And yes, it does feel weird once it's on and you're like blinking with it, but that's fine. So I think I'm gonna go with the like cotton candy like eyeshadow vibes. Quick disclaimer, I'm not good at makeup. Also, gotta have my coffee. I added a touch of cinnamon because I wanted them fall vibes. Like I said, I want to do a cotton candy kind of, not cotton candy, candy cane. No, not candy cane. Candy corn. I think I've been calling it cotton candy and or candy cane this entire time, but what I meant is candy corn. But I want to do a candy corn kind of vibe. We'll see how well I can make that work. So for that, I'm going to be using a makeup palette that I don't like to promote because I do not agree with the creators of this palette anymore. I got it back when I did agree with them, but now I'm like, I don't stand for that kind of stuff. But I'm not gonna like destroy it or give it away because this was good hard-earned money, so I'm definitely gonna use it. But just know that I do not condone the creators of this. Okay. So these are the colors. I'm gonna be using a lot of this orange, and I'm gonna want to use this white too. But I think I want to start with the blending colors first. So I'm going to take this like pencil tip kind of brush that I have, and I'm going to clean it off real quick just to make sure that it's not carrying other colors. And I'm going to go in with this light brown kind of shade. Oh, you can't really see it. Hold on. This light brown kind of shade so that I can, oh god, it flakes so quickly. But so that I can have a nice crease to blend with, you know. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know why I'm acting like this is a tutorial. I know I say that like every time I do a video like this. Like I said, I'm not good at makeup. I'm just doing my own thing. Honestly. So I'm gonna put that in the crease and just blend it out. Blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it, blend it. Blending that, blending that, blending that, blending that, blending that. Just blend it, 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 blend it. Okay, so we gotta start there. Now for the other side. And I'm just blending, 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 blending. Also, I'm sorry if my chair makes squeaky sounds. That's just a chair, you know. Okay, so the hardest part about doing my makeup is that it is really hot today, and my makeup is like wanting to melt off before I can even get it on, and I can't turn my fan on or else it's gonna create some sounds here with the mic, and I don't think anyone wants to hear that. So I am suffering in the heat for them good really soft and good for blending. So I'm just gonna blend it, 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 blending it, blending it, blending it. Okay. Now I'm going to try something that I do not do often, and that is a cut crease. So bear with me here. Hopefully it looks good. I'm going to take my concealer and I'm just going to put a little dab on my hand that I can dab into, dab into, dab into. Okay. And now I'm going to take another brush, and I'm going to pat, patting that. And now I'm going to put it on the crease, or not the crease, but the eyelid itself. So, oh god. Okay, here we go. This is not the sort of thing that I am used to doing. I look so weird in the viewfinder right now. Holy cow. Okay. Now the other eye. Okay, I like this eye better. However, I think I did get a little into the crease that I didn't want there. So I'm just gonna kind of try to like blend that out with the brown shade that's left over on the brush. Okay, so I think that's looking better. It's looking really weird to me right now, but I'm gonna trust the process. That's what the kids say on TikTok now, right? Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with that cheese dust. That does not sound like a good color name, but that vibrant orange. I think there's also yellow in candy corn. I actually have to look at a picture of candy corn now. I can't think of that off the top of my head. I think it's orange, yellow, white. Let me just quickly look it up. Candy corn. There we go. Yeah, it's yellow, orange, white. Okay, and the yellow goes kind of first. So I really shouldn't be starting with the orange. Oh well. I'm just going to try to do this right on the center of my lid. I'll work on blending it later. But, is this a vibe? I don't know. It's a something, that's for sure. Okay. It's something. We're getting somewhere. Just cleaning off my brush. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. I know it's a bit early for a lot of you for Halloween, but I'm here for it. I am here for it. Okay, this side definitely seems duller, so I'm gonna keep working on building up the colors here. There we go, that yellow looks better now. Now let's touch up the orange. Okay, now I'm gonna clean off that brush. I feel like Bob Ross, like, beat the devil out of it. But you know, instead of like hitting it on the thing, I'm just hitting the bristles. Happy little eyeshadow mistakes. Okay, now there's a color here that's a white, but it's kind of iridescent, I guess. Shimmery. Not iridescent, but shimmery. It's a shimmer shade. A glitter shade, whatever they call it. And I'm going right in that inner corner. Oh man, it doesn't help. I am sweating because of how hot it is, and my tape is trying to come off because I am sweating. Sorry, I know that's probably gross, but that's the reality. Okay, this is definitely looking Halloween. I'm gonna need to retouch up the crease though, because this is all sorts of like going into the crease. Okay, so now I think I have the main lid colors done. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the crease colors again and clean that up. Was I sticking my tongue out just now? I feel like I was. I feel like I was making a really silly face. Okay, I feel like we're getting somewhere. Alright. Sorry if that was loud. I'll try to make that quieter in post-edit. Okay, now we're going in with that darker crease shade. Okay. Alright. We are definitely getting somewhere with this. I don't know if that's a good thing, but it's something. Okay, so this is what I have so far. 2-shade thing. And I'm gonna take this dark brown and really darken the corner, the outer corner. I swear I know how to talk. I know how to use words. They just don't always want to work for me. Or rather, my brain doesn't always want to work for me. Actually, it's not my brain, it's my tongue. I'm always tripping up on words. That's actually because when I was a kid, I had speech issues. I had a hard time speaking when I was younger. And yeah, so if I actually talk kind of funny, that's why. It's because I had to go through a lot of speech therapy as a kid. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, so this is what I have now. Now I'm gonna go in and do the eyeliner. So I need my makeup bag. Where have I set that? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna open it again. Sorry. So I'm a little strange when it comes to my eyeliner. I like to take an eyeliner pen and run the bristles off this angled brush. And then use the angled brush. I don't know why, but that's just how I like to do it. So I'm just going to take the angled brush, and the tape is still on here, so I'm going to follow the guide of the tape. And then I'm going to connect that line. Okay, did I mess that up too much? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, I need to touch up the ink on the brush. Brush. And go back in to darken some spots. I'm gonna save the bottom eyeliner and eyelid for after I do the rest of my makeup. So now I just need to do the other eye. Okay, so I am back and I finished off the eyeliner on both sides. I had to cut that part out because there was some noises going on in my house and they were a little loud. So sorry about that, but I haven't done my bottom eyelids yet and I'm getting ready to do the rest of my face. So first of all, I'm going to start with just doing my cover-up. This is how I do my cover-up. And like, I use my cover-up as like a, first of all, cover-up, but I also use it as a little highlighter, I guess, because my cover-up is a shade lighter than my skin, so I use it kind of the same areas you use a highlighter. Okay, so shoop, 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 a dot here. people say beat your face, like beauty blending beat your face, I beat my face. Cause ain't no one got time for, nah, go quick, go quick, go quick, like Sonic. Go fast, gotta go fast. And this is why Mask is not a beauty guru. Because I'm pretty sure I would be cancelled in a heartbeat if I was. I'm sure I am making very funny faces and very, like, memeable faces right now, trying to blend this out. Okay. So now I have my concealer blended out. Looking better, but not quite there yet. I'm gonna go in with my CC cream, my e.l.f. CC cream. I use this as a foundation. It just works for me and my skin. And it has sunscreen in it, which I appreciate because I have a lot of acne, so I use a lot of acne treating products. And when I use that or do that, it makes me very sensitive to the sun. So always like to have things with sunscreen in it. My lotion has sunscreen in it. My BB cream or CC cream has sunscreen in it. Yeah. And I only actually use a very small amount of this. If I use too much, then like I don't use a full pump. If I used a full pump, it would be way too much. So I'm just gonna dab, 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 doo. Yabba dabba doo. God, I'm really showing my age now, aren't I? Talking about yabba dabba doo. I don't know, do kids nowadays still watch Flintstones? Does like Boomerang still show the Flintstones? I kind of hope so. Honestly, a streaming platform needs to get on that. Like, needs to have. Why doesn't Boomerang have a streaming platform? Dude, I would totally rewatch Teen Titans, the original series, and like, I bet there is a streaming platform. I'm just too broke to be aware of it. Probably on Paramount or something like that. That's just about blended out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in with a blush lip kind of thing. So this is a Clinique Chubby Stick, and I love these. They double as a blush and a lipstick, and I love them so much. So I'm going to kind of go for that e-girl sun-kissed look, I think, today. So I'm just going to use this. This is a shade called Amped Up Apple, 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 Amped Up Apple. That's fun to say. Very ASMR. Also, okay, there we go. I was out of focus there for a second, but I'm back in. Okay, so I'm just gonna swipe, 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 swipe it on my cheekbone like that. Oh, that one's a little lower. Oh well, it doesn't matter. And then on my nose, on my nose, on my nose. Get a little bit on the actual apple of my cheeks. And now I'm looking wild. I'm also going to take my finger, rub that on there a little bit, and dab that just a bit on my lips. I'm going to go over my lips real quick with the Burt's Beeswax Lip Balm. Honestly, this is my favorite lip balm. No one can top Burt's Beeswax. It is chef's kiss. Okay, so see how quickly it just kind of fades into my skin? It doesn't, like, at first it looks like a lot of blush. And it is because I'm doing video camera makeup, not like everyday makeup. But you'll see that once this is blended in, I feel like you can hardly see it, but it's got a nice little like rosy tint to it. Yeah, I feel like on camera you can hardly see it. I can see it in person though. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my contour bronzer palette. This is an e.l.f. palette I've had forever. I probably should replace it because it's years old, but I can't like bring my heart into replacing it. I love these shades and it's so easy and nice to use, and there's so much of it still left. So again, I would be cancelled in the beauty community because of my poor makeup practice. I'm gonna go swipe, 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 swipe into the cheekbones. And then I'm gonna bring this up the edge of my face, around the ears here, and under my jaw. And now I just blend. Note, I totally forgot to use my setting powder before using my contour. That's on me, but it doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. So I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Loose Setting Powder. And I love the lid sounds on this. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my brush all up in that. Knock off some of the excess there. Swipe under the eye. Swipe. Okay. I like to kind of do a small, short bake under my eye. And by that I mean I like to pat on a lot of powder under my eye. And then I only leave it on for like a couple of seconds, really, because I'm impatient and your girl ain't got time for that. Again, I would be cancelled if I was a beauty creator. Brushing that away, brushing that away. Okay. Okay, and see, the contour is still there, so it doesn't really matter. But what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go in with another blush. This is a regular powder blush. The lid broke off of it, which is why it's like this. But I'm gonna just pat that onto this kind of fluffy brush and put that over where I had the cream blush. And I like to use both because I feel like it really just solidifies the blush. Like, even if the powder falls off throughout the day, the cream is still there, kind of thing, you know? swear to God, if you hear any fart sounds, I swear it is just my chair, because it's hot, and it just makes noises. Okay, so there's my blush again. I don't know how well you can see it or can't see it because I feel like the camera really takes away a lot of the color from my face. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put some stuff away now that I've used things. Okay, so I'm going to do my highlight now. And this is my highlighting palette. It's by e.l.f. It's called the Glow and Gleam palette. One thing I like about it is it has this kind of blushy pink that I like to use for my highlight on my cheeks where my blush is, because that way it doesn't really take away from the color. Boom. I honestly feel like you can't even see it. I feel like no matter how much I try to master highlighter, it just doesn't work. So I'm just gonna also get the tip of my nose like that. And now I'm going in with this more like a goldy kind of light highlighter. I don't know what else you'd call it. And I'm going to do the bit of my forehead here, a little more down the bridge of my nose. I feel like I look highlighted already because it is so hot. And I'm gonna get the chin and get the Cupid's bow like that. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like I can never tell. Oh, and one last thing. I like to take this like white shimmer, mix it with the gold, and touch the under of my eyebrows like that. Okay. So now I'm gonna take care of these eyebrows, which I'm sure you've probably been like, when is she gonna do that? I'm gonna quickly just kind of fill them in with this eyebrow pencil from e.l.f. Yes, I do have a lot of products from e.l.f. They're cheap, reliable, and they work. So I'm just gonna do that. Alright, now that I've filled them in, I'm gonna turn this around with this spoolie at the back. Spoolie. And brush them through. Ta-da! I have eyebrows now. Okay. Sorry, I'm like wiping off my sweat. I know that's gross, but like, it's hot. There's nothing else I can say about that. Now what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go under my eyelids and take care of the bottom lashes and that sort of thing. So first, I'm gonna take the pencil shade brush again. And I'm going to mirror the colors. So I'm going to go into the white under my eye. I used to have a white eyeliner pencil, and I don't know where that is or where that went. I've lost it somewhere, so I really need to get a new one. But I just don't like spending money. I feel like the yellow isn't wanting to show up as much under my eye. But that's okay. It can be subtle, you know. Now I'm going to take the orange and put that in the middle. And kind of blend between the two shades. just like that. Okay, now that I'm done with the eyeshadow under my eye, I'm going to go back in with the eyeliner. So I'm going to use the same trick that I did last time, taking the ink from the eyeliner pen and brushing it onto the angled brush. And I'm going to go in my waterline, but I'm only going about halfway. And then I'm going to pull that under on the skin just a tiny bit and connect it to the wing, like that. And then clean that up a little with my finger. And now the same side. And halfway again on the waterline. Bring it out to the skin a little. Only going halfway. And that is the bottom like eyeliner shadow stuff. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply my mascara. Honestly, I love sample size tubes of mascara way more than the actual tubes of mascara because I've had this since Christmas and it's been great and I haven't ran out. And I feel like the big tubes of mascara are way too much. I'd rather have sample sizes. And it's easier to travel with. I think I said this earlier, but I did think about putting false lashes on, but I've decided not to since it's so hot. Now what I like to do is a little strange. I like to take my fingers, place them underneath my bottom lashes, and blink a couple of times. I feel like this helps keep the excess eyelash or mascara from falling off my eyelashes onto my skin, and I like to think that it helps apply a tiny bit more to the bottom lashes. Now I'm just gonna curl them. Curl, 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 curl. And voila. My eyes are done. My lips are done. Everything is done. So I'm just going to quickly apply my setting spray, and then I'll fix my hair and I'll get some earrings and I'll show you the complete look. Okay, so I've applied my setting spray. Now I'm going to go fix up my hair, get some earrings, and I'll see you in just a second. And I am back, and this is the complete look with some pumpkin earrings, pumpkin earrings, my candy corn eyeshadow. My hair is a little crazy today, but that's okay. She's allowed to be crazy once in a while. My thick thighs and spooky vibes t-shirt. But there's a couple of last little touches I wanted to do. First of all, the witch hat. Let me get it set up because it's been about a year since I've worn it. So let me make sure it's set up all right. we go. The witch hat, the witch hat, the witch hat, the witch hat. The witch hat. Okay, I'm gonna have to reshape that later. But the witch hat, and I wanted to try and test out a new freckle look. So I've tried to do fake freckles before and it didn't really work, but I haven't tried using this, which is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. I did not like this for my eyebrows, but maybe I will like it for fake freckles. So I'm just going to get that, and I'm going to use this angled brush, but I'm just going to use the point of it, and I'm just going to put some freckles on. I keep thinking of that song, girl, put your record on, tell me your favorite song, but I am thinking of it as, girl, put your freckles on. I should not have laughed while applying that. Oh well. Okay, so now that I have that done, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like lightly pat, 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 pat. I feel like I need a couple more, like, leading up to my nose. I feel like there's too many on my nose. I need some more leading up to it. I feel like the ones by my nose are a little too symmetrical too.